Devereaux!
I'm Mr. Devereaux.
What's that humming mean?
Beethoven's Fifth.
I never said I was more than I am.
Welcome everyone to episode 57 of Kiss Meets the Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, GG Chris.
And I'll keep you regular. I'm a ton of brand.
And I'm just
I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Got passed today. Will come later. That's what she said.
You need it on your makeup.
Wait, is it? No, there isn't a tear on that. Darn. I should have done that. I should have put a teardrop on.
That's a collector's item.
Wow, so really a quiet week again in the Kiss world. This weekend is the Atlanta Expo finally. Been waiting for months, obviously waiting to see what Vinnie does and what he talks about, what he says. From what I understand, he's going to be doing a radio interview too prior to the convention. So interesting to see. Oh well, couldn't make it down there. Yeah, things happen, but still keeping hope that the Indie Expo does happen this year, and anything's possible with that. But so I don't know. Now that the time's approaching, what do you guys have any last minute hopes? What do you hope that you hear about, that he talks about, or what do you think might happen? Will he ride out the whole weekend?
Well, I think Ace is going to show up.
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
I should have put his face on the poster.
I don't think I've ever seen the two of them together.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, see, I always thought that Vinnie had the same type of face, shape as Ace, and I think they could change each other's makeup, and I'd like to see, of course that'll never happen, but, just to see if you could tell which one's which, because they do look similar, with or without the makeup, I think. Their facial features are similar.
That'd probably be something might be able to do in Photoshop, get an idea. That would be interesting.
Would.
So I don't know, what are you hoping to maybe find out? Maybe some secret that we've all been wondering about all these years that maybe he'll finally shed light on. Or...
I would like to know if there's anything that we don't know as far as, we've heard a lot of negative things about, Vinnie this, Vinnie that, but does he have anything negative to say about Paul and Gene? I really don't think he will, because based on what he said about his statement, how he loves the guys and he would work with them again and all, everything was really positive, and of that, the stuff that we've read so far. But if someone asks him a specific question, I think he'll answer it honestly, and it's almost, how deep is he willing to go into an answer, to be honest?
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, he's willing to answer any question. Nothing's off topic, or so I don't know. I mean, we'll see how far it goes. I mean, obviously, first one everybody wants to know is where you been, what's been going on. We all want to know that. But yeah, I'd like to hear more input as far as say the Revenge, helping to write those songs. What all did he actually do or have a part in, and even stuff like the Lick It Up cover. It looks like he's a mannequin, and then they just pasted his head on it or something. Is that true, or just things like that kind of pop up. But Luke, what do you think? Any secrets that you want unearthed after all these years?
Yeah, oh, why not? Throw them all out there.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd kind of like to hear him talk about studio time, really, more than anything else, on all three of those, on Creatures and Lick It Up and whatever it was that he did with Revenge. You know, because I'm always interested in that sort of behind-the-scenes stuff anyway. You know, and there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of studio footage, which sucks, of Kiss, but I'd at least like to hear another point of view talking about that particular era, specifically Creatures and Lick It Up, because they don't even really talk about that much.
Yeah. You know, who knows, maybe Vinnie carried around a video camera at times and had some of his own film for some of that stuff. That, you know, I'm hoping he announces some sort of music, whether it's a single album, a box set, something. I mean, because obviously we're not going to have anything Kiss anytime soon, so hey, as long as we can get, you know, we already know the Gene stuff's out there and coming, but, you know, if Ace comes out, you know, I want to have as much Kiss related stuff come out as we can, since we're not going to have Kiss. You know, Paul, you know, whether it's Paul doing a solo album or another book, you know, Ace's album, you know, we talked Peter, I would love to see him do like a jazz album or something, you know, not necessarily another book, I guess, but make an appearance, you know, come to the Indie Expo or something.
You know, it's sort of weird, but out of all of the band members doing a box set, I could see Ace doing that before anyone else.
That's one I would love.
He has enough material, without a doubt. He could definitely put together a box set. I mean, I'm sure Paul has a lot of stuff, but I can't see Paul really doing that. I mean, you don't rule anything completely out, but I could see Ace doing that if he had, you know, someone to help him compile it all and, you know, do what he needed to do. I think he would be all for it. You know, after Origins Volume 2 comes out, that'd be a good time for a box set.
Oh yeah, I mean, just imagine the length of stuff that would cover, you know, with all the Kiss and Fraley's Comet and then the solo stuff. I mean, man.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of live stuff that he has too.
Yeah, I mean, there may even be like demos or other stuff like of the Eugene, you know, that kind of stuff too, you know. Yeah. I mean, I
watched an interview with him the other day where he was mentioning, the interviewer asked him if there were any songs that he had suggested to Gene and Paul for Kiss that they turned down that he ended up using later on, and he said nope. So he's probably got boxes and boxes of, you know, turned down songs in various states. That would be great to hear.
Wow. Like, you know, I've always wondered, you know, we've heard the demo of like Cold Gin and whatnot as far as Kiss, but I wonder if Ace did a demo when he wrote the song to bring to Kiss, and maybe Ace is singing on the demo. That's something I would like to know if that exists.
It almost seems like it would have to.
Right, you would think so. I mean, because you listen to like Gene's demos of stuff that became a Kiss song, he's pretty much singing, you know, the ideas, or at least, you know, humming some of the melody or whatever.
I was listening to Heartthrob today. Have you heard that song, that demo?
Heartthrob.
Gene, and he's got most of the lyrics out as far as the chorus and stuff, but then he's like scatting through some of the lyrics because he doesn't have them finished. I don't know what year that was written. It sounds like it's like early 70s, but it's really hard to tell.
I don't know if I have heard that one. Heartthrob. I don't know. It's probably in the box set, right?
I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look at the track listing.
You've got a box set and you're just not telling us. That's how you listen to it.
Dean, you want to come over here? This is my VIP experience or whatever.
Oh, you got Gino to your house to deliver it to you?
That's it.
Yeah, so, you know, cannot wait to hear and see video clips of the expo. You know, not only Vinnie, but all the other people that are going to be there. You know, Eddie Trunk and is Michael James Jackson going to be there, or was that the cruise? Only the cruise.
Not sure.
Which I've never seen video of that yet. of his Q&A. So, but yeah, looking forward to seeing what goes on there. And then right after that, be really time to gear up for the Indie Expo. Cannot wait to hear about it. As long as they do it, which I'm hoping they do. They usually don't let us down. I mean, this is the anniversary year, so it's like no better year to do it than this year. But I did see Kiss was announced to headline a festival overseas. Pull it up. The Reaction Fest in Spain. It'll be actually fly coming summer. So could be lining that. I don't understand. There's a lot of overseas, well, not but an amount of overseas dates already booked. I'm not sure exactly what the thing is, why I'm not doing the date.
My thought, I don't this, of course, thought is it's probably the money.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't know, are they headlining, you said?
Yes.
I wonder how much headliner, I know it varies. I wonder how much compared to some of the other exits there, what the headliner gets.
I can't they even charge probably, it's got to be 100,000, I don't know, probably 100,000 maybe.
Years?
Something like, well, that would coincide with, being overseas, and Dean's eventually going to be overseas doing that, but this is until late, so I don't think that would necessarily match up. So, they probably...
It's a different Kiss. It's Kiss 2, though.
So, make out the orders, and, hey, maybe this could turn into a DVD or some sort of, maybe they got an idea to, put together a little live DVD. That would be nice.
That'd be cool.
If Kiss, the band, puts something out this year, whatever, that would be awesome. I would be surprised at the time. I
hate to be negative, but it's just my feeling. I think we're going to get a calendar every and here we got 2 calendars.
Yeah. What do you want? Well, we got calendars.
I mean, I hope I'm completely wrong about that because, I've always said that I'm so far past, collecting like a full of Kiss stuff because one of the space, and I'd rather have it if it's audio. That's really what I prefer. So, that's it bothers me that I can't the Gene box set because it's really the only music that's came out. Since Vegas.
Yeah.
And that's all sold already.
And even like I was touching on, I hope it's one of those years where we at least get these related things coming out, and it's just a matter of when I start hearing about it. The Vault thing is still fresh and hot. They're probably wanting to give it a little time before they start announcing other things. So, it's only January, so we have a whole year to wait and see what happens. So hopefully it turned good and we don't have to just stare at calendars here.
I'm staring one right on it. It's crazy January, which is odd, but it has a makeup picture of looks like Psycho Circus era.
That makes sense.
And it has a quote for a crazy underneath there. It's sort of odd.
Is it this music?
Yeah, actually, maybe proud. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mine's weirder. Some of them are Wake Up, and I don't remember there being a Kiss album called Let It Be, but I must be remembering.
I haven't gotten a Kiss calendar.
You're
Right?
are you? Well, you could take that Let It Be and put Kiss makeup on it.
There you
Because I've seen a lot of photo shops done that way.
See, the thing, if I were to buy a calendar, then I take down my calendar. I just don't know if I want to leave the space.
Yeah, you would.
It's a total conundrum. I don't have the pack that decision.
maybe not.
We're never that day.
One of these days we just do an Eyster episode. Just don't say a word.
Yeah, we'll be sitting here. The whole show. Eyster. Oh my God.
We just invite him on.
Lord, Lord, forget.
Don't forget.
I did get something. The second printing of Alive Forever finally came in the mail the other day. I heard to see the Budge Music, Rick Gooch, and Jeff Seuss. So awesome. I haven't thoroughly gone through it yet, but just flipping around, I've already seen the stuff that was blowing my mind. I had no idea before. I love the fact that they list all states and then the cities that they played every day. That's awesome too. I was looking at well, it's weird. I turned right to the center.
It's because the page is sticky.
This is on. This is the farewell, and I don't remember this either. But it says Paul mentioned to the audience that this is going to be on our Showtime special, in reference to the inside that were being shot for the pay-per-view broadcast.
Yeah, I remember him saying that.
See, I don't remember that, and I couldn't tell you what insert shots would be from that show.
Look at the Last Kiss. You can see. I don't know. I can't think of the guy's name, but he lives around here, and he was dressed like Ace.
In
The front row when they cut him. Those shots are the ones from the Nutter Center.
Yeah.
So many shots, but there's at least those I'm familiar with. Ones I'm not sure of, but when Paul said that, I'm thinking, what Showtime special? Because I have Showtime, I thought, well, I'll never be able to see this, and is it our? I don't understand. So to go try to rack my brain to figure out what he was talking about and look it up. Of course, it was. I did actually watch it on pay-per-view. I had to go to my mom's house, and they had pay-per-view, and I don't think I had cable at the time. And recorded it off pay-per-view, which I have that somewhere. The actual it starts, it says Kiss, the last Kiss, and it has like a countdown. Replay after show it, they played it again.
Mm-hmm.
And it was I'm trying to think. It was the unedited one, but it didn't have all that extra at the beginning we had videotaped. But it had like the guitar solo, all that stuff.
I have that same version. My dad, he had rented it and recorded it straight off pay-per-view, and because I don't even remember I'm working that night or something. I don't know. And so I think I still have tape too with that same spawn. I need to watch again because now I really look for those shots. And I've been in the mood to watch Nation again. I'm flat out on what to do. I'm on here from the circus tour. Hit the letters. Definitely don't remember this happened. It said a pyro effect in Rock and Roll All Night caught a rig on the fire for several minutes, prompting Peter to mention it at the give of death. I do not remember that at all, and I was sitting like sort of at the side of the stage too. I don't recall that.
I didn't go to that show, so I don't remember.
20 years.
I got content that show, and I think I didn't actually.
Yeah, I wish I did. I don't know that I have that. That was a nice tour, but some awesome pictures and stuff in here. I'm definitely going to sit and 3 no priority you for her because you have the original print.
Yeah,
A lot of great feedback in here. So yeah, so thanks again to Kurt Goose and Jesse for doing another print of it. Glad to finally have that after all these years. Just need to get Lydia's book now. No, I'll be happy. No, I won't, because there'll still be a bunch of other books, I think.
can you order Lydia on Amazon there?
I think, but I think it's cheaper or straight from her site because she's reprinting too.
Doesn't she autograph the ones you order from her?
Yeah, you can get autographed and autographed, and I think it even comes with the CD of is it Richie Scarlett? So I think that's who she's dating. So I want to say Richie Scarlett. So I think they even give you a CD of his.
Does it cost extra to autograph it?
Yeah, I think it's like an extra $10 or something. I want to say, huh?
That makes more sense because it occurred to me I was like, autograph or not autograph, but if it doesn't make a difference, how happy would you feel if you were Lydia and somebody orders the book but's like, I don't want your freaking autograph.
I'm pretty sure it's $30 with the autograph and like 20 or 25. I want to say, yeah. But again, with the autographed one, you also get that extra CD with it too. So, I mean, it's a lot ever. I could have got an autographed version of this for, I think it was like an extra $10 too. But I was like, nah, just give me the book, you know. And want it anyway. So.
You said $10 too.
too. Big for lick.
That too. And that was, he said, even during the reunion tour, he said he was a shadow of his former self.
Oh yeah.
It's like, you know, that, and I can imagine how bad it was towards the farewell tour. Well,
yeah, because I remember even during the reunion, he started having carpal tunnel problems and everything. You know, that's why Eddie Cannon played that one show, and you know, it's in that Second Coming documentary. You see him, his arms, you know, soaked in a tub of ice and everything. And
See, that's why I'm not at all excited about the thought of the originals getting back together like everybody gets to, you know, of course it would be cool from an aesthetic point of view, but other than that, you know, musically, there's no way it would stand up to what they're doing right now. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't think Peter would be part of it. I think Ace could, and if Peter was a part of it, the only thing I think would happen is him coming out and singing Beth or Nothing to Lose, something like that. Or I think we've said before, like, do it unplugged style where they got both drum sets and he could sort of play along a little bit and, you know, do a couple little fills here and there.
Yeah. Shoot, he didn't even drum at that last show he did.
God, that's right.
Which is strange. And even the video of Hard Luck Woman that I watched, even then, you know, he was just out front singing, but then the drummer ended up singing a bunch of the song while Peter just stood there. Like, what's the point? He's literally on stage just because, hey, look, Peter Criss is on stage. You know? Wow.
It's like Ringo Starr, man. It always bugs me. Like, he does them solo shows and he like don't even play the drums half the time. He's standing out front singing, and it's like, dude, get on the drums. Yeah. But yeah, I really don't think it's possible that Peter would be back for even if it's one full show. I still don't think he could do that.
No. You know? Well, you know, that's the thing when you see Ace doing stuff with Paul or with Gene. I think that they've realized that, you know, Ace was a big part of Kiss, not just because he was an original guy, but because they got along with him so much, even when he was, you know, out of it. That was just his personality. I think he's a very likable guy, probably. And
Yeah.
but I think they've realized that we can still do stuff with him, but he just can't rejoin Kiss because they went down that road and it ended up the same way basically. So they can still be on friendly terms and do side projects, but I don't think they could ever. I don't think Paul and Gene would ever go back to that point.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at the recent video of Gene and Ace doing a little acoustic thing at that event. I mean, how many times does Ace have to prove to Gene in person that he's not that drunk guy anymore and stumbling around and all that crap? He's clean, he's clear-headed, he's playing better than he played probably the whole freaking farewell tour, if just to compare it to something. I mean, how many times do you have to prove it? But I know they're satisfied with the way it is. And then Paul even said himself that he hasn't been happier with any guitarist since Tommy, so there's that too. But
well, I don't I can't see Kiss going for much longer regardless.
Right, yeah.
So I think it's sort of pointless at this. Well, and like you said, with the last show, yeah, I could see them calling it whoever up on stage to do a song or two, but beyond that, I really don't think that at this point I think it's going to end the way the current lineup is.
Yeah. What's how's Paul always put it, like it's like an ex-girlfriend or something.
Right.
You keep talking about them and bringing it up, but you don't want to or something like that. Yeah, I and at this point with when you have to pretty much coax Paul into doing the tour, I could pretty much see that it would be damn near impossible to convince him to do another tour, let alone one show with those guys again.
Yeah, and I think that was the biggest thing that went on at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, there was all kinds of reasons, from both sides to do it or to not do it, and do it in makeup or not makeup, and with this guy or with that guy. And I think it's always going to be a problem. Even like if they get to their last show and they want to include whoever, if they don't take the makeup off between now and then, which they probably won't,
mm-hmm.
It's still going to be the same type of situation. What do you do? As a last show, you think that people can just lay all that aside and it'd be trivial, but with a band like Kiss, it's ridiculous as it might seem to some people. It's sort of, I don't know. I mean, it's really complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's like inner things that a lot of us don't think about when it comes to all that. It's not as simple as just saying, "Hey, man, let's get up and do a show together." Okay, they got all these contracts and lawyers and all this crap, and that's what started tearing down the walls with when they were together again. I mean,
that's what he said in his book. They were doing Psycho Circus. It said that's why that Ace and Peter didn't really play on the album, because they ended up talking to their lawyers more, and they said they should have had the lawyers play on the album. They would have been cheaper.
And hey, I'm sorry, but once Gigi got in the picture, she just ruined it for Peter. I mean, she, treated him almost like it's almost like she talks to him like he's this disabled cripple or something, and so I just heard a story the other day of someone was at the Hall of Fame and they went up and was going to try to get a photo of Peter, and he's like, "Yeah, sure," and Gigi's like, "No, you're tired. You don't just sit there." And he's like, "No, I'm on, dude. No, Peter, you're tired." And he's like, and he looked at her and he's like, "But it's my job. I need to." "No, just sit there. You're tired." And he looked at the person like, "Sorry." It's like, really? That right there is just, no. It's like, who the hell does she think she is? She don't understand what that means.
She's the original Catwoman.
She sounds more like Ursula or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, she don't seem to understand the way the Kiss Army is and what the band means to the people and the guys, what those 4 original guys especially mean to the people. To just sit there and, basically act like, he's an untouchable object, or, when him himself is wanting to do it willingly, which isn't always a guaranteed thing with Peter. And then she's sitting there, no, you're tired, telling him he's tired. Like, what? Okay,
Well,
tired from what?
Like with me, I try to put myself in that position, and I think, well, I'm sure there are certain times where it can be Paul, Gene, or any of them, that they don't really feel like doing something. But, it's like at their age now, it's like, how many more chances are they going to have to sign an autograph or to meet someone or to do a concert or whatever it is? And it seems like that they should be in control of that, and they should be able to do it as much as they're able to. Yeah, but as far as having a manager is one thing. I mean, like Sharon manages Ozzy, and that's sort of a different thing altogether because she's actually doing that as a job.
Yeah, and she never tried to, like, hold him back or act like she was controlling him or anything. Well, because, he flipped out and tried to kill her that one time when he was wasted, but that's another thing. But, I mean, yeah, she just doesn't get it, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I wouldn't put up with that crap. I don't know.
Well, in his mind, he probably thinks that she's the best thing for him, and he just doesn't see it for what it is.
True. But, when you go out there and say, and especially Kiss, because they say it all the time, that the fans are the bosses and blah, blah, blah. Okay, then you better take your time if a fan does approach you and do that picture or do that autograph. Don't blow them off. If we're the bosses and we mean so much, prove it.
Well, from what I've heard, back in the 80s, Eric Carr was always the one that was doing, I won't say all of it, but, he was the first one out to meet the fans and to do all that stuff.
Yeah, that's all you hear stories about Eric, how nice and cool he was and loved the fans and all that, And I feel like Eric Singer's like that too. He's real easy to talk to, gets along, loves the kids, all that stuff, like me personally, if I were in that sort of position where I have people coming up wanting autographs, I'm going to do every single one that I can humanly possibly do.
Yeah.
And appreciate every single one of them.
Unless they're wearing an Iron Maiden shirt, and then.
Huh?
Unless they're wearing an Iron Maiden shirt.
Because this whole thing where these people get to a point where they act like they're just they're above everyone else and don't approach me and don't talk to me. It's like bull. You wouldn't be there without those people.
The expos where Tommy and Eric and Bruce too, probably. I mean, they'll sign autographs. The whole, get their pictures and autograph with. I mean, people are lined up. How many hours was it that one time? I mean, it's probably every time. Like, it's all day long sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, look at Eric. He's sitting there having, like, conversations with each person. It wasn't, he wasn't looking down the whole time, sign, move along, and stuff like that. No, he's talking to you, and to him, the way I saw it, it was almost like the autograph was like, who cares, because it was like we were talking, and then here's that aisle, and he's like, oh, he's like signing as we're talking, which I'm kind of more enthralled in that anyway, talking about the drum sounds and whatnot. And, Bruce is the same way, but, unfortunately Bruce was under the weather last year, so, everyone understood, so just kind of, got the picture and said a few words, and that was about it.
That's a perfect example because he still was there.
Exactly.
made the commitment, and he, probably didn't feel like up to it, and he was there all day, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, and then let alone he gets up and plays on the stage. Him and his wife doing songs and all that stuff on top of that. I mean, he didn't have to do it. Even Bob. I mean, Bob was there all day. He's sitting out in the hallway like nobody, and sitting there having a conversation with him out in the middle of the hallway. It was weird. Like, oh, it's Bob. What's up? Trying not to geek out too much.
Right.
You should have had your wig on.
Well, me and Bob were kind of,
Yeah,
meshing there.
their heads together.
And I gotta say, when Gene was there, obviously he's busier and there was way more people wanting to meet him. But the time you did get, he did spend time with the people. It wasn't picture move. I mean, I would watch him stand there and turn eye to eye with people, and them telling stories, people crying, him hugging people, all kinds of stuff. It was, so he was even taking the time as much as he could, because of course they were on a schedule where they had to get out and do the Q&A and all that stuff afterwards, and even during the Q&A, which that's on YouTube, you can find the whole thing. That was great. A lot of good stuff in there. I always remember that one. There was a little boy in the audience, and he came up, and Gene, was, who's your favorite member of Kiss? And he's like, Paul. And Gene's like, I quit.
He didn't say Paul McCartney, though, did he?
No.
That would have not been good at all.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was good. It was good, man. That's why I've said before, like, I really get that sort of like family vibe at those expos, like the whole Kiss family, and when you got guys that are in the band or were in the band and they're warm and welcoming. On top of that, it's such a cool feeling every year, and can't wait for it. So I'm hoping, I hope Eric's there again. I hope Bruce is there again, and whoever else. Hopefully they can get as many people as possible this year for the anniversary. Would love it. Hell, even get Nick Simmons or something like that, That would be cool.
Or Kat Von D.
Or Gigi Chris. No, Lydia, though, I would seriously like to meet her and buy her book in person. And she's been doing a lot of those appearances. I'm pretty sure she's at the Atlanta Expo this weekend, too.
I'm surprised that they don't, speaking of Kat Von D, that they don't have like a tattoo artist there doing Kiss tattoos.
That is, yeah.
Because they can do that really easily. I'd get one. I need to get one.
Yeah, because, if you think about it, like Horror Hound, they always have that section with a bunch of tattoo artists set up. That is kind of a interesting idea, why they don't do that. Yeah, I'd probably get one, too. I'd end up leaving with like a full arm sleeve or something.
Makeup tattooed on.
That would be awesome.
Would save a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. I just, like I say, it's such a cool atmosphere.
Or I'd tell you get the makeup tattooed on the back of your head. And that way you can play drums backwards. You'd be the only backward drummer.
Yeah.
Could have Peter on the back and Eric on the front.
Can you play the guitar behind your head?
Maybe.
So you might already be, halfway there. I don't know.
Get makeup tattooed on my butt then.
Just stand on your head and play the guitar backwards.
Oh my God, that would be sweet.
I don't know if Gene and Paul have ever called Vinnie a butthead, but
That would definitely fit.
All right, everybody. So we got special trivia today.
I'm fearful.
Yeah. One that's going to involve the trusty
Oh.
Phillips model, which, if it looks like it was hastily dusted off for this, it... So hopefully that's hearable.
Yeah, sounds good.
Now I can get the whole thing in the frame. Okay, so we still got 5 categories. These are not multiple choice, but each question also has a possibility for a bonus point. Yay!
Cool.
Yeah, okay. So most of the categories work exactly the same, but the last one's a little bit different. Okay, so here are the categories. 70s, Kiss, very similar to the first one. 80s, Kiss. 90s, Kiss. 2000s, Kiss. Or the strange and mysterious crazy category. Finger movements are part of the title. I couldn't write them in there, but... Okay, so the strange and mysterious crazy category is the one with the weird bonus point. But all the other bonus points work the same.
Okay, so just that category has bonus points.
All of them have bonus points.
Oh, okay.
But the last ones work different. Okay, so every category, except the strange and mysterious bonus category, is I'm going to play a riff. You tell me what song it's from. The bonus point is if you can tell me what album it came from and what track number it is. So you have to get both to get the bonus point.
Ah.
Does that all make sense?
Meh.
Okay, and then the last category has special bonus points depending on what the question is. Okay, so...
All right. Let's go 90s.
90s.
You thought I was going to do that shit first?
Okie dokie. Make sure I can got everything ready. Okay.
Are you going to, play the question?
Exactly, yes. What song is this riff from?
Oh God, I know it's off Carnival. No, it's not off Carnival. Dreamin', Psycho Circus.
Indeed. Any idea the track number?
9.
Correct.
Yes.
Nice. So that's 2 points.
Woo!
I got to bring my keyboard over here so I can mark off which questions we've done.
See, I was going to say Iron Maiden, so it's a good thing I didn't get that question.
Take your shirt off.
Alrighty, Branton, what you want to do?
Let's do the 70s.
Okay. So same deal here. The main question is what song is this riff from? And then if you want to try for that bonus point, guess which album it's from and what track number it is. So here's the riff.
I don't know.
All right. Eli, you want to take a shot?
Is it two-timer?
It is.
Dress to Kill, track 2.
Oh, wow.
I was going to say Iron Maiden, but I would.
Take your shirt off again.
I've got 2 shirts on.
And a microphone.
They're both Iron Maiden.
All right, let's do the strange, mysterious, crazy category.
Oh boy. Okay,
Girlfriend.
so let's do the main question first, and then I'll tell you what the bonus point is after that if you get it.
Oh, God. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. Name 12 Kiss songs that aren't this one.
12 songs that aren't that one?
Yep.
All right, Strutter, Nothing to Lose, Firehouse, Cold Gin, Let Me Know, Kissin' Time, Love Theme from Kiss, Deuce, 100,000 Years, Black Diamond, Love Gun, God of Thunder.
Nice. Okay, bonus point. What song is it? What album is it from? And what's the track number?
Oh, God. Keep Me Coming, Creatures of the Night, my God. Wait a minute. Track 3.
Got it.
Damn.
On a roll. Woo.
He's got more rolls in a pastry truck.
Trust me, I do.
Brandon, what you want to try?
Let's stick to the 70s since I did so great on it.
Okay, so back to normal on this one. Main question is what song is this? Bonus point is what album is it from and what track number is it? Alright?
Is it All the Way
It is?
from Dress to Kill? No.
Afraid not. Yep, that one is from Hotter Than Hell and it's track 6.
Yeah, I get those two mixed up all the time.
Yeah. I figure we'll leave the bonus questions as whoever is supposed to get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, see, I was going to have a hard time with the track number 2 on that one.
Yeah. I know the middle of that album somewhere, but I wouldn't have known the specific.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Let's see. So we've done 270s, the 90s, a strange.
Yeah.
Let's do. I hate to, but let's do 80s.
Alrighty. Same deal.
Okay.
How long is this?
Oh. I'm gonna take a shot, but it's probably wrong. Who Wants to Be Lonely?
That is correct.
Oh shit. Asylum. Ugh. I'm gonna say track 4.
Oh, so close. Track 3.
Ah. So I just get the 1 point. Is that how that
Correct.
works? Okay.
Yep. So you're 7 right now, and Brandon's 1.
That's right. He does have 1. Huh? Let me mark that. Yeah.
All right, Brandon, what you got?
Let's do 80s.
Okie dokie. Same deal here again. What song is this?
Is that Exciter?
It is not.
Uh,
Close. Correct album.
I'm just gonna take a guess and say, "Give me more."
Correct.
What the hell?
Right.
So give me more. Look it up. Track 4.
5.
Oh
Was one off.
God.
That's one I that's a riff right there that I was so excited several years ago that I had written. And I was like, yeah, that riff's so awesome. And then I happened to have Look It Up playing one day. And I'm like, ah.
Let's go 2000, man.
All right. Okay. All right. I got to concentrate on this one. Okay. All right. You'll see. I'll explain this later. I so want to explain it now, but I got to explain it later. All right. Go. What song is this?
Freak.
Incorrect.
Ah.
Brandon, you want to take a shot?
Heart of Chrome.
Also incorrect. That one is The Devil Is Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually in my next. Whatever. Second guess myself again.
Yeah. That's now it's Brandon's turn, right?
Yeah.
So were you going to explain that?
Oh, I gotta after the 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's do 80s again.
Okay.
Not that I'm going to get it, but you know,
I think you will.
I'm terrible at when it comes to this. I don't know what this is called, or when it comes to lyrics, it's just terrible.
This is Name That Tune.
Yeah.
Okay, what song is this?
Lonely is the Hunter
Correct?
Told you.
on Animal Eyes, and it's track 7.
That's exactly what I would have guessed too. It's track 5. Yeah, I had to look that one up on Wikipedia because I was like, I'm pretty sure that's
I
7.
know it's the B side to Heaven's on Fire, I think, isn't it?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Well, you still get the 1 point. Told you you'd get that one.
Shot in the Dark. Ultimate Sin, and it's track.
All right, let's go back to the strange, mysterious, crazy category.
Oh, not the strange and mysterious crazy category. All right. Who played the guitar solo in this song?
Paul Stanley.
Indeed. So what song, what album, and what track?
Sure Know Something, Dynasty, track 3.
Got it.
Let's see. Let's do 2000s because I know I won't get it. But hey,
You're so confident.
I know, right? You got to see me without confidence.
Alrighty. What song is this?
See, I think I know what album, but I don't know what the song is. But I could be wrong about the album too. Well, it's a Paul Stanley vocal song. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. See, I'm drawing a blank on title. Is there a song called "Take You Down Below" or something like that? Take Me Down Below, and there's a song on it.
There is a song called that, but this is not that one.
That's not it.
Indeed. Indeed.
Can you play it again, Maestro?
Indeed.
I really don't know.
This is my favorite song from Sonic Boom. It's Dangerous.
Oh. Well, see, I don't like that song. So.
Yeah, see, I wasn't even sure which album. I knew it was either Monster or Sonic Boom, but I couldn't tell you which one for sure.
All right, let's go back to 70s.
Alrighty. Right. What song is this?
Magic Touch from Dynasty. That one is track 6.
Correct.
Cool. I was trying to think, like, I'm pretty sure it's after Charisma.
Yeah.
And Charisma starts side 2.
Oh, let's do the 80s again.
Okie dokie. So this will close off the 80s category.
Alright.
Here we go.
Get All You Can Take.
Incorrect.
I honestly don't know either. I'm bad with the 80s stuff on a lot of that.
That's Betrayed.
Betrayed, okay.
Yeah. Betrayed, Hot in the Shade.
Track 2.
Yes, indeed. All right. That closes off 80s. Everything's still open.
Alright, let's do 90s.
Okay. Geez. It's the 90s. Let's tune down. What song is this?
Alice in Chains.
Rain.
Right.
Rain, Carnival of Souls, track 2.
Got it.
Rain down on me.
All right. Brandon, what you got?
Let's go for the 70s.
This will close off the 70s.
No.
What song is this?
Speeding Back to My Baby.
Correct.
Ace Frehley solo album, and it's track 4.
2. So close. I didn't remember that. Probably had to look at it.
90s.
All right. All right. Okay. What song is this?
That's Heart of Chrome, isn't it?
It is not.
Oh my god. I bet it was the other one I had in mind.
Man in the Box. Hate.
Also incorrect. That one was Tough Love.
Ah. Wasn't the other one I had in mind.
Yep. Weird drop song from Revenge.
Let's see. What do we have left? 2000s?
Yep, 80s, 2000s, and actually nothing is closed off except 70s and 80s.
So 90s, 2000s, and this crazy, strange.
Let's do the 2000s again.
Super crazy.
Yes.
No. Money's in the wallet.
Okay. Okay. What is going on here? Okay. All right, so what song is this?
Never Enough.
Correct.
From Sonic Boom.
Yep.
Track 5.
3.
Mm.
So close.
Beginning of that sounded like "Raise Your Hands" by Bon Jovi.
It did. Well, yeah, it did, didn't it? And I think that's probably, he had him help him write that song or something.
So we still have all 3 categories?
Yes.
All right. 90s.
So we can actually can we get 3 points per question or just 2 points? Is that the most we can get?
2.
2.
Okay, this will close off the 90s. What song is this?
Oh, shit. Car Jam 81. It's not Within, is it?
Not.
No, I didn't think it was. Oh
well. See, I'm terrible with the track names, but I want to say it's a Gene song, and I know this doesn't count, but I want to say it's from Carnival of Souls.
It is.
But when it comes to what is the name of that song? The one I'm trying to think of is it's not Hate, because I already said that, and I don't even think that's a Gene song, is it?
It is.
But that's not it, is it? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
Yep, that one is Seduction of the Innocent.
All booty.
Well, I think we still got 2000s and the strange, mysterious, crazy category.
My turn?
Yeah.
Let's do the strange.
Or no, you know what? That was your turn, wasn't it? Because you guessed Within, and then Brandon took it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, okay. Okay, so Brandon.
Let's do the 90s.
That's closed.
Oh, is it closed? Let's do 2000s.
Alrighty, so this will close the 2000s.
Let's do Wicked Lester.
Let's do the 40s.
So which song is this?
Jump in the Fire from Kill 'Em All. I don't know. It's Kiss. It's probably a Kiss song, but
What? That part right.
Freak.
It also incorrect. That one is Wall of Sound.
Wall of Sound. Okay.
Okay, so get this, because that was the end of the 2000s. Okay.
Uh huh.
Devil is Me. Wall of Sound. That's why I was having to I gotta make sure I play the right one.
Wow.
almost the same thing.
Yeah.
Genius.
Gene ripped off Gene.
On the same album. So we got 2 questions left in the strange and mysterious crazy category.
All right.
Okay. Oh, and you know what? I don't need this for either of them.
Oh God, he's gonna strip.
He's going to get out the triangle.
Okay. So it's Eli's turn now, right?
Yeah.
Can you name 3 songs from Kiss albums, meaning not demos or bonus tracks, that have the following lyrics in them?
Okay. What lyrics?
I can.
What? What? I don't get it. Three songs that have what lyrics in them? None?
Exactly.
No lyrics?
Exactly.
Okay, Love Theme from Kiss. Escape from the Island.
Winchester Cathedral. Ace guitar solo.
This is probably a trick question, but I'm going to say Rock and Roll Party.
I suppose that makes sense. It is technically on an album.
Yeah, but if it's not what you had, don't give it to me.
It's all good. I came up with 4, and I didn't think of that one, but that does technically make sense. Okay, so bonus point if you can name another one.
Car Jam 81.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I thought you were going to say the intro to Rock Bottom.
I was getting ready to do something like that. I was like...
Because they include that on Double Platinum like it's a separate thing.
The other one I had there was Fanfare, so I guess if Fanfare is going to count, Rock and Roll Party can count,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So did I get the bonus, or...?
Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, Brandon, last question.
Last question.
Yes, and this is again from the strange and mysterious crazy category. Can you name 15 songs from Kiss albums, not demos and not from the solo albums, not sang by either Paul or Gene?
Okay. How many?
15.
Oh, let's see. And they have to be on a Kiss album.
Right. And not solo albums, because that would just be obvious.
What's that?
Not
What's that?
solo albums either.
Not solo albums. Okay, well, okay. Out of This World. Rocket Ride. Hard Luck Woman. Beth. Hooligan. What's the name of that one song? All for the Love of Rock and Roll. All for the Glory. When Lightning Strikes. Is it I Walk Alone? Baby Driver. Little Caesar. This hurts. This really hurts.
We're all quiet and tense.
Getaway. Shock Me. Talk to Me, one of your favorites. Torpedo Girl.
Nice.
That's 15.
Wow, that was harder than it would seem.
And I probably should have kept track of which ones you said. Bonus point if you can name 5 more.
Okay, Two Sides of the Coin. Hard Times. Dirty Living. 2000 Man. Let's see. There's got to be one more.
It just popped in my head, one of them.
Oh, there's got to be one more. There's probably more than one more. Painful, very painful. See, I can hear a lot of different ones with shared vocals, but some of those have Paul and Gene in them. So I want to say, and I don't know if this is right, but I want to say it was one of my guesses on an earlier question. Now I can't even think of the name of that. All the Way.
That's
that's got Gene on it, doesn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
What is it, Eli?
Mainline.
That's the one I was trying to think of. I get those mixed up.
I was still thinking of Into the Void and what's the Stupid Peter song on...
I finally found my way.
Oh, I didn't even think about those.
Yeah.
People don't.
Is there other ones, or is that it?
Well, I keep, my mind wants to drift off into demos and stuff. It's like, no.
Right.
Just automatically, you just try to think of everything.
Right.
And on The Elder, there wasn't just Dark Light. Is the only thing.
Yeah,
I didn't
Dark Light.
Now I can think of it, but...
And,
wasn't there another one on Unmasked? It was Ace, other than the ones I said. Seems like he had 5 songs on there, but maybe not.
what did you say? Torpedo Girl, Two Sides.
Talk to Me.
Talk to Me.
I was almost thinking that was it for his.
Maybe that was it. I know he had probably more songs on that album than he did any other one. Dynasty was pretty cool.
Dynasty, he had Save Your Love.
Yeah. That one just popped into my head, too.
Oh, yeah. I thought there was another one on there, but I couldn't place it in my head who was doing the vocals on. So the winner is... Obvious.
Yes, Eli, with a score of 16-5. Those were much less, spread out as far as what type of questions they were. To be fair,
That was fun.
Now the next one will have to be a drum one.
Yeah.
I'll never be able to get anything.
Why don't you do some more Name That Tune just for the hell of it?
Ooh.
Kill a little time.
The halibut.
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm going to have to consult Wikipedia because a lot of Kiss songs I know, but I don't remember that I know. Yeah. all
Well,
season, and then
Does
I'm
it
like,
have to be Kiss?
I guess not. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get any of them out of it.
How about here's one I thought about putting on there and ended up not.
It's a Gene song, I know that. On Animal Eyes.
Yep,
Is it Burn Bitch Burn?
it is.
It's weird that some of them is so obvious when you hear them, and then others is like, I have no idea. And then when you hear the name, it's like, why did I not know that?
Yeah.
It's weird, like, when you hear the certain riff, you could tell, oh, that's a Gene song, or that's a Paul song. It's weird. Like, I never thought of that before.
Well, I've realized that a long time ago. It seems like a lot of the Gene stuff, if not all of it, has got that crunchy sort of, I don't know how to describe it, but like Unholy comes to mind. I mean, when you hear that, before you ever knew it was a Gene song, you first heard that, it's like, it's almost obvious now, but, you know, at the time, I can't see Paul singing something that starts off like that.
No.
Although I would like to hear that.
Because that reminds me of, like, almost like Fits Like a Glove. It almost sounds like he wrote it at the same time. Because, like, you think of the demo for that and the way he's playing, it's like almost that same type of riff. Excuse me.
I think that's part of the reason why that God of Thunder demo was so weird, too. Because even without the conditioning of years of hearing Gene sing that song, just that riff sounds like a mean old Demon Gene riff.
Right.
Not a Paul riff. Yeah.
Right. Just imagine if it went the other way, like, you know.
Well, yeah, if it went the other way, then what would be Gene's signature song from the 70s? I mean, you know, you have Dr. Love and some of that, but God of Thunder wouldn't. What song you think he would have been known for more so? I can't think of. It would probably just be like Dr. Love and Christine 16, and that'd be about it. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if it would have been, like, say, Destroyer still, I don't know, something like Sweet Pain, maybe. Because that's, you know, kind of a S&M type thing. So it would kind of fit, I guess.
Yeah, Great Expectations wouldn't really do
No.
it.
Which the demo version's better anyway.
Yeah.
Because he actually sings about and mentions each member of the band instead of just him. He's like, you watch Pete playing his drums. You see what his hands can do and all that stuff.
Much better. Yep. It's a lot that way with lyrics too, although that one's a bit more obvious. You know, when I'm looking for stuff to put on those certificates, I never go searching through a Paul Stanley song for one of the stupid lines.
Yeah.
He has a couple that are pretty stupid occasionally, but it's if you're wanting some sort of easy dumb thing you can throw on there, Gene's your bet.
Yeah. 80s Gene lyrics. Go to.
Oh man, how about an obvious one here?
Boom, boom. Firehouse Subs.
No, I was going to say Fire Brigade by The Move. That's what he said. He wrote that song. He was influenced by that.
Speaking of Brigade,
Rock Brigade.
Brigade.
That's a great song.
Speaking of that, I heard Journey and Def Leppard might go on tour this year together.
That'd be interesting. Mm-hmm. I'm still mad I didn't go see Kiss and Def Leppard together. That's right there for me. And then now Kiss and Megadeth.
Oh man,
I'd kill for that.
I seen the Kiss and Def Leppard, and I can say I've seen Def Leppard now, but I don't know. It was really hard to watch because Joe Elliott, you know, was having a real hard time. And I know it's not the '80s, and I know he can't. You know, there's just no way he can hit some of those notes, and probably a lot of those were done in the studio because they were overdubbed and they were, you know, doubled and everything.
Oh yeah.
but it
Sounds
was just
familiar, huh?
yeah, it was just really hard to watch because it was.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
agree.
it's sort of what I expected, but it's not what I wanted.
Right.
Then most people there, if it was a song that they didn't really know as much, they're just standing around talking, and then all of a sudden they'd play one of the hits, and everybody's. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Bunch of middle-aged people dancing around drunk and shit.
That's it.
How about that?
Coming home.
Unplugged.
Unplugged.
It sounds better that way, I gotta say.
I
Can
want
you?
to do it so bad. What?
You have to play some Shandy. Can you play Shandy on that?
I can, yeah. Well, I guess, let me, technically it's with this.
Capo. Sing it, Branton.
Yeah. Sure.
Shandy.
What's the Can you play the solo?
Um,
I can't hear it in my head. I tried to think what it sounded like.
yeah.
'Cause it's sort of
Something like that. Something like that, yeah. I learned it, but it's gone now.
that's always been one of my favorite Kiss songs. Very first time I heard it, it's like that's not Kiss.
I still love you. I want to do this one too.
Yeah. Oops. I love the chords that they chose for that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always liked the Animalize concert, and Bruce played the solo on that.
Yes.
Good.
There was a time I knew that whole album.
Hysteria.
Huh.
That's more than I know.
Oh. Another track.
Eli, you need a drum set right there. And
I
then we can take requests on this show, and you guys can play instrumental of everything.
I'll get one of those little pad things with like the
Yeah.
four thing.
Sure. We could just go live and have
Actually-
requests.
Actually, I got a little kids first act set in the kids' room. I can pull that.
That would work.
We
That
can
wouldn't
do
be annoying.
How's that for a stupid riff? I don't know if you see that, how the fingers go on that.
You know what would be cool is if, like, well, I think it'd be cool is like, you know how when Metallica did that Lulu with Lou Reed, if like Paul and Gene would do something with a band that plays like pure metal, you know, and have them do the vocals, I think that'd be really cool.
I think Anthrax would be a perfect band to do that with.
That'd be good.
Not the whatever that Clover crap that they did the Samurai Son with.
Yeah. If they sang like they did on Carnival, I think that would be really cool too.
Yeah.
You know, it would be like what Carnival could have been.
Play Samurai Son.
That one I don't know.
Play Don't Touch My Ascot.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that.
Play Rip and Destroy.
Dude, yeah. Oh, I knew Hot in Hell. That's a stupid one to not know. I was messing around with this at practice. Sounds weird when it's just the one guitar.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to have that.
And you've got to be standing behind Paulie playing it at the same time.
I'm looking around for weird ones that I know that I know.
I knows what I knows.
Okay. No one can take that away.
Go, baby driver.
Every lead in that whole song.
Like he says in that Australian, what does the land want now? He plays She and Rocket Ride, I think. I don't remember what else.
Parasite.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, maybe I don't know that one.
Plaster Caster.
You have to play Sweet Pain.
Yeah.
You guys played that one yet?
Haven't yet. We've been working on Rockin' in the USA and Tomorrow and Tonight.
Yeah. How about, I don't know exactly what key it's in, but I know what the riff is.
Well, I will say I like Kiss's version better than the Crystals version.
Yes, yes. I like the little solo in that song a lot, actually.
Yeah.
You have to play a Ace Frehley guitar solo.
Smoking guitar and everything right now.
Yeah. Just get the...
Make her headstock smoke.
This one's too young to smoke.
The floor's dirty.
Oh, man.
You're tired, Peter.
Yes. Got the, what's that? I don't know what it used to do, something like that.
And then he would go into that.
Yeah, that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Vinnie never did try that.
He just did whatever the hell came to his mind, I guess.
Yeah, what would Vinnie do in that situation?
Yeah, I don't even think he played his own solos right live from the Creatures and Lick It Up stuff. I think he just did whatever on those too.
And they complain about Mark St. John not playing the same thing.
Except for Creatures, he always made sure to do that.
Oh, I hate that so much.
Do it.
It's so much more interesting. Why wouldn't you play that?
Blum, blum.
Oh, that. Speaking of that one,
You haven't played anything from The Elder. Is that possible?
well, I just did the oath there.
There's not much electric on there except the oath, and
play Fanfare.
there's the guitar solo in World Without Heroes. I like that.
Oh,
I always
yeah.
like guitar solo.
Another Paulie one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to know that solo too, but I don't remember it now.
That makes two of us.
Yeah.
What about Dark Light?
Because that's that. I don't know that one specifically. Something like that, I suppose.
Yeah, that's the second part.
Oh yeah, it's got the.
Brum, 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 brum. Dum, 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 dum.
What about Rock Soldiers? Can you play that?
No, I never learned that one either. I need to listen to more of that post-Kiss Ace stuff. I know there's a lot of good stuff in there.
I always liked that song Insane. I always thought that was a really good one.
Yeah. Into the Night. Trouble Walking's a really good album.
Have you heard the original version of Into the Night?
Mm-mm.
Because it's a cover song. It's a Russ Ballard song.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Never knew that. See, that'll be the next thing. Now I'll have to look up what songs they've all covered solo.
Well, I see Ace did that ELO song, and he did that Sweet song, and of course the Stones was a cover. Of course, he's known for a lot of that.
And of course, his last album is all covers.
Yeah,
he did. He did the Joker on. Wasn't that on Space Invader?
Space Invader, yeah.
And then, like you said, Do Ya was on Trouble Walking. Also, his version of Hide Your Heart was on Trouble Walking.
I did not like that at all. Let's throw that out there. I did not like Ace's version of that song in the slightest.
Do you like Bonnie Tyler's version?
I don't remember if I listened to that.
You might like Ace's a little better if you hear that.
Oh.
That's one I would like to do too.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for this week. If any of our listeners or viewers are heading down to the expo, for one, be safe, have a great time. We definitely want to hear some feedback this time. Share some stories, share photos. Again, come on the show, talk about it. We'd love to hear some, detailed experience of the whole thing. And I know I'm going to be checking YouTube all weekend to see if any clips show up here and there. So, other than that, you guys wanted to want to say anything before we go?
No.
No. I love tacos or nothing. Okay. All right. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate all the new subscribers. Notice a few are trickling in. Same with the Facebook page. So keep that going. Help spread the word. And we'll see you guys next week.